Hi, so yeah, we're back here again. YouTubers that hate me by Onision, social media assault, ex-friends attack. This is a great way to, rebuild those bridges that you've burnt to the ground. That's such a good idea. It really worked the last time you did it. In fact, it works every time you do it, because for some reason, you frequently do this. It's like, people have a problem with you. Okay, well maybe I could be a better person and then people won't have problems with me. Or I could just attack them all publicly, which is what a lot of them have a problem with me doing. It's a great idea. Isn't that a great idea, guys? Hi, welcome to the video. Thank you for joining me. Yes, I'm melting. Can you see all the meltiness in my hair? That's my brain leaking out of my head. If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave it a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Another hot day in England. What? Did he really just say that? That doesn't make sense. That's not a sentence. That doesn't look like anything to me. No one's going to get that reference. Okay, YouTubers that hate me by Onision. Let's take a look and see if Onision understands what he's been doing wrong and whether he gets it and wants to move on and be a better person. Spoiler alert. That's not what happens. Okay, let's have a look.
In 2016, Phyzik said, "Kiss me," of course referring to Onision, because I guess they were the best of pals back then. Yeah, But then you jump ahead a little bit, and Phyzik says, "Dear Gregory POS Onision, please let Eugenia recover in silence and stop making videos covering it when it is not wanted. Do you see her on the internet? Do you see her making statements about her recovery? No, so let her be and leave her the F alone."
So this is a perfectly reasonable statement. It's something I wholeheartedly agree with, and you'll see in a second, Onision doesn't really respond to what he says at all. Onision does this a lot. He loves to just completely ignore what you've said and try and show you some proof that he hasn't done that, or he's done something that's actually okay, when Jesus Christ, man, listen to what people are saying. You're so self-centered that you don't listen to a single word that anyone says. Please let Eugenia recover in silence, because she's told you not to make videos on her and stop making videos covering it when it's not wanted. Okay, your fans don't want that. Eugenia Cooney's fans don't want you to make these videos, and Eugenia has contacted you herself saying stop making these videos. Do you see her on the internet talking about her recovery? No, because she's sick of it by now. She must be. How could she not be? Everyone in the world and their dog is saying, you need to get help. You need to recover yourself. And that's not going to help. The whole world constantly telling you to do this. Yes, obviously she needs to recover, but people need to think about what they're doing. She's not going to suddenly go into recovery because everyone's told her to do it. That's not how people recover. You can't force a drug addict to get help. They have to want the help themselves. And clearly Eugenia Cooney has got to that point. If you force her to do it, it's not going to work. And forcing her to do it is the right statement here. So let her be. Let's see how Onision responds to this very reasonable statement.
He's responding to me talking about stuff that people submitted to me via my email.
And I gotta say, I told you guys before in multiple videos that Eugenia Cooney is a beautiful woman. And you know what? I was proven right with this photo. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to see the new, amazing, incredible, gorgeous, outstandingly,
So for some reason, Onision thinks that if people have sent him this information, he can then talk about it. What are you talking about? And he then goes on to say that just because he's praising her, that it's fine. Did Eugenia Cooney send you a message saying, can you stop bullying me online, but you can praise me all you want? Because she didn't say that, did she? She said, please stop making videos about me. And that's it. So what you have to do then is appreciate that what you're doing is negatively affecting her chances at a recovery, and know that every time you then make a video after that, you are breaching her privacy, and you are, in my opinion, harassing and bullying a girl that has mental health issues just to benefit your channel, because you know that Eugenia Cooney videos are the only videos that get views on your channel, and it's pretty sick and disgusting that you'd even think about doing this. So he's got this you know, snide, sarcastic comment in the bottom. This is what people are mad at me for doing. Praising Eugenia. Okay, No, we're not mad at you for praising Eugenia. We're mad at you for breaching her privacy, bullying and harassing her. Just because you're praising her doesn't mean it's not harassment. You've been told to stop. If someone gives you, if someone gets a restraining order on you for being, for harassing and bullying someone, and then you just proceed to then breach that again and just praise them all the time, it's a bad analogy, alright, but you know what I'm saying here. You're still breaching her trust, and that's crappy of you, and absolutely not what this guy's talking about. So again, this has nothing to do with what he was saying. He didn't say, oh, I can't believe you're praising Eugenia Cooney all the time. He said exactly what I've said, which is that you're breaching her boundaries.
Amazing, incredible, gorgeous, outstandingly,
Again, what are you talking about with this? What are you trying to prove? Please let Eugenia Cooney recover in silence and stop making videos covering it when it's not wanted. How? So you've got these question marks as if what he's saying is mental, when you are proving that you are still talking about her when she's told you to stop. That's what he said. He hasn't said anything about you bullying her. You've used the worst example, because so many people tell you to not bully her, and for some people this might look like you're not bullying her when you absolutely are. You're harassing her. So well done for absolutely not understanding what this guy is saying, because you're so wrapped up in what you're doing that you think what you're doing is fine when really it isn't. It's like if you now responded to what I was saying by being like, yeah, but I was just praising her. It's the same sort of thing. It's as if you haven't heard a single word that I've said. Sorry, I'm leaking. I'm a leaky boy. Okay, so Oh, and by the way, this video that you're displaying here is very recent. You have made this video a few days ago when Eugenia Cooney is still in recovery. Leave her alone, man. This isn't going to help. You saying, oh, you've really put on some weight and that's good. That's not going to help. And yes, I know you didn't say that, you idiot. So this is bad, Onision. You have to stop, man. And you can't just show you can't just show images that have been taken without her consent. Someone basically took a picture of Eugenia Cooney in the middle of a shopping centre somewhere, so essentially this guy was stalking her around a shopping centre, taking pictures of the back of her head, and Onision thought it would be fine to talk about this, show the image online, and show the tweet where the guy was saying exactly where she was and at what time. That's creepy on so many levels, but Onision thinks that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. That's really okay. And that's going to help her. That's going to help her? God damn it. You don't want to help her, man. You just want to help yourself. And that's so obvious.
And there was a tweet that I penned where I specifically congratulated Eugenia Cooney on her recovery. Apparently we're not supposed to congratulate her, as all these videos were congratulatory and celebrating what a hero she is.
Again, you've completely missed the point here. He didn't say, can you stop congratulating her? The point is, she's told you to stop making videos on her, so you stop. You don't just continue because you're making positive videos. You don't really understand what she's going through, and well, you don't really understand any mental health issues, clearly, by your behavior. I'm not going to show this tweet again because I've put it in most of my videos recently, but you are very demeaning to people with eating disorders, and it's miraculous that your opinions suddenly change because someone popular is going through an eating disorder, someone you know you can get views from if you make videos on her. Yeah, I'm not saying that you don't give a damn about her in any way. I'm just saying that you're using that for your advantage. If you cared about her, you wouldn't make videos on her regardless. Yes, okay, do a tweet saying congratulations to Eugenia Cooney, well done. That's okay. I mean, that's alright to an extent. But doing videos on her after she's told you to stop is a massive breach of her trust.
Long story short, I really hope...
Oh my god, he's shown the picture. Look, Eugenia Cooney is alive. Here's a new photo of her with her mother taken yesterday at just outside of an actual location. It was taken at let's hope she's shopping for new clothes because her body is getting too healthy to fit her old ones. You can't do this, guy. You actually can't do this. You can't just take pictures of the back of Eugenia Cooney and then post exactly where she was and at what time on Twitter. That is creepy. That is such a massive deal of creepiness. And this is proof, is it? This is evidence that what you're doing is fine. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Because I cried when I found out she was finally getting help, and it was a serious, legitimate cry. I almost never cry. People said it was crocodile tears, but they don't know me.
Pretty funny that you have to say that you were crying about her. Like, no real human that would have cried in this situation would then feel the need to tell everyone in the world that you were crying. You're just desperately trying to make it seem like you're a good guy. You really care about people, not that you're milking this situation for views, which you are absolutely doing. If you didn't want to milk the situation for views, you wouldn't be doing these videos after she told you to stop doing these videos. If you wanted if you wanted to prove to the world that you care, just do a little tweet. That's fine. You don't have to make like several videos in 1 week about her, which are the only videos that you get views on, and you fully well know that and are exploiting the situation.
He says, Onision gave me relationship advice with the crying face laughing emoji. So what happened to Jaclyn Glenn last time she didn't take my relationship advice? Ah yes, she made an 18-minute video called I'm an Idiot.
This man has no heart, everybody. This man hasn't got a heart. He has a empty, soulless void where a heart should be, but isn't and never has been. You think... How do you think your actions make sense to the rest of the world? So Jaclyn Glenn was in a relationship with Social Repose, and for a lot of us, we know Social Repose isn't a great guy, and for Onision, he knew that too, and he was right about the situation, but that's not the point. Onision then decided that he would tell Jaclyn Glenn to break up with him because he's a terrible human being, and you're an idiot if you don't do that. So, obviously, Jaclyn Glenn is going to be like, no, I kind of am in quite a deep relationship with this guy. I'm not going to break up with him just because you told me to. And then Onision, for some reason, then thinks the right thing to do is gloat and moan at her about how he was right and she was wrong when she's crying in tears, distraught and heartbroken. Because, like, real humans do stuff like that, don't they? Yeah, real humans with hearts and, like, brains and emotions would do something like that. No, what a terrible thing to do. And here he is doing it again. Like, I don't know what it is with Jaclyn Glenn and Onision. Like, recently, he apologized to Jaclyn Glenn to try and win brownie points from the internet, and then apologized again, and then made a video saying we should respect Jaclyn Glenn or something stupid like that, because he really thinks that and he's not just trying to win over the internet. Because, again, like, he loves money, so he's going to do what he can to keep money and to keep a channel making money. And if everyone hates him, that ain't gonna happen. So he's trying to win brownie points from the world, but he just doesn't know how to do it because he's not actually a good person. So how could he pretend to be a good person? He can't, and we know that. Okay, let's move on.
And we tweeted nice things to each other. How about that? She even once called me her friend, a friend who gave really good advice that she ignored.
Again, Onision, just because you give someone advice doesn't mean that they absolutely have to take it. It's just further proof of how insanely arrogant and egotistical you are, that you would think that approaching the situation in that way would have any kind of positive effect. Yeah, laughing in someone's face when they're crying and completely heartbroken is how you deal with this situation. That's how you get people to trust you. Yes. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's how that happens, isn't it, everyone? I don't know. Onision at this point just makes me sad. He used to make me angry, but now I'm just sad. What a sad existence. Anyway, I guess I'm going to end it there. I didn't want to do like a huge video on this. I just wanted to further explain my point. I just wish he would see some of my videos. Not that he'd listen to them, because whilst he thinks everyone should listen to his advice, he's not going to take anyone else's. So, and that's true, isn't it? Why would Onision do anything that anyone thinks is a good idea? That's probably how he screwed up his whole life. He's so egotistical that he will ignore what everyone is saying because he thinks that his way is the best way, when that's clearly not true, because your channel is getting similar views to the views that I get on videos, and you and you have like nearly 2 million subscribers, more than me. Well, you don't, they're all inactive. Anyway, I'm just talking to myself now, aren't I? Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Also, guys, I have a Patreon. Patreon link will be in the description. It's a fun place where you get extra content, and you can, you know, join my Discord and all lovely things like that. My Discord's not just for patrons, by the way. I don't know what to do with my server at the minute, because I was thinking whether or not to make it a Patreon only server, but then I thought, nah, I kind of want a place where we can all talk together. But I also have a Twitter where you can do that. That link will also be in the description if you want to drop by, have a chat, and all that jazz. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.